Okay, it's some of the legs are missing, but that was the old Cowpuncher. The original Cowpuncher steakhouse, cocktails, restaurant and bar was open. The whole place burned down somewhere in the 80s. I'll give you a story on that in a minute. Let me give you 360 here. There's a dairy. I don't know if they're open. I don't know if they're in operation or not. I don't see any cows over there. I'm not sure if they're in operation. See cars and people. Well, I see cars over there, but that may just be people that stand there. I don't think that. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, you can see that's US 85. That is a major road between Phoenix and Buckeye. Actually, between Phoenix and West Coast. It used to, well, before they built Interstate 10. See, Interstate 10, they completed it like in the 80s, but this place was built, I don't know, maybe in the 70s or something. I knew the guy, actually I went to school with the daughter of the guy that built this place, but I'm going to give you some more of the layout here. There's this sign again. There's all kind of fields. I think that's corn, field of corn. Now this is it. There was two buildings here. This is one. That's a concrete slab for one of them. That's a big old load of hay there. Probably going up one of the dairies that are north of here. Maybe going up to a feed store. These trees have grown up since the place burned down. But the story was, well, the guy that built it had sold it to another guy. I did work for the guy that had built it, but the guy who sold it to, I never did any work for him. I don't remember who it was, but as the story went, one of the guys, some guy got in some dispute with the guy that had owned it at the time, and I burned the place down, and then confessed to gone to jail for arson. But like I said, that's been like in the 80s. The guy would be out of jail long ago, unless he got in trouble or somebody killed him in jail or something. I don't know. I really don't know the story there. But see, there's some big old trees there, but those are all grown up since this place has been here. Let me give you there's my pick. There's a feed store across the street there. This is the concrete for the other part, for the other building. You can see where, if you can see them over here, you could see the plumbing, part of the plumbing for where the bathrooms were. I'm thinking this went down to where this, you can see where stuff is bolted. Those look like chairs for maybe where maybe chairs were bolted to the floor, like for a bar. I don't remember what was what. It's been too long ago that I remember for being here, but I don't remember the exact layout of the building. These two buildings. There's stuff moving over, and very possibly rattlesnakes down here. I get it. It's warm and it's not super hot. It's warm and humid, so it's just probably. Oh, there's where the bathrooms were. See where the toilets and the sinks and stuff around here. A little bit of tile left there. See where tile for something else was here. And it looks like it's two separate buildings here. So maybe I don't know quite what. Maybe they built them at separate times. There's another concrete slab over there. There's concrete slab over here. And let me show you. Now what I remember being here were thin steel buildings. I don't remember there being any. It's block for something, because that might have been another building that just got torn down. It just might be concrete that's been dumped here. That's possible too. Now let me show you that's corn or maize. Now this corn, is it like a corn that you eat? It's like a maize that they just grind it up and feed it to cattle. I think that I'm not enough of a farmer to know the difference in the leaves. And that's a pretty good sized pieces of concrete that's been broken up. So either somebody just dumped that here, or that's part of one of the buildings. But it's all burned down sometime back in the 80s. I remember what happened, but I don't remember. Other than the story was that a guy had burned it down. But like I said, I know that it's a second-hand story. I don't know that it's a first-hand story, so I'm not one to repeat something that's I don't know it for a personal fact. Let me show you this real quick. Now the guy that originally built it, I know his name, but I don't really, unless I have permission to use the name, I'm not going to. He sold it. He had a house somewhere else, but the guy that bought it was living here in the mobile home, and this is the steps for the mobile home. The mobile home's going. This is where it was. Um, let me give you a 360 here, so you get a. Let me stand up on these steps, and I'll give you. Now that's looking west. That's the town of Buckeye. That's the dairy there. That's Buckeye. A lot of stuff going to Buckeye. Used to be a sleepy little farming town, but Buckeye is grown to be a pretty good sized city now. Well, as far as land mass, Buckeye is one of the largest cities, not by total population, but by land mass. Number of square miles within the city border. Buckeye is one of the largest cities on, at least in the Western Hemisphere. But just because you can draw a city line, go a long ways before you hit a city. Phoenix can't do that. A lot of other major cities, you go a little ways, you bump into the city, but Buckeye can just expand as far as they want. I mean, if somebody 100 miles out says, "Hey, I need a cop or I need a paramedic or something," what's the problem? That's looking towards the White Tank Mountains there. That's looking north. It's around. There are the buildings there, or where the buildings were. Somebody's that's pulling into the dairy there. I'll go back around, so I'm looking toward east again and just tell you what's there. Back to the north. Okay, that's that feed store, but you go the city of Goodyear and the city of Avondale, then Towson, and you hit Phoenix, all the cities of the Valley of the Sun. But that's pretty much give you a layout of what's over here. And Adam the Woo was kind of the, I won't call it inspiration, but he was the guy that he'd made a video out here, just very, very quick video of that sign. It didn't really know this, the name of the place or the backstory or anything. And I said, well, I'll just make a video and cover that. So I guess I'll call Adam the Woo an inspiration for me. Anyway, bye-bye.